Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. It's John over at UFOs Worldwide. Wherever you are tuning in from all around the world, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're doing okay. If you're not doing okay, reach out to someone and talk to them, okay? So important that we don't harbor negative energies inside, that we release them. Get them out. Don't harbor on them. Don't find yourself in a downward spiral. Downward spirals of negative energy are only going to lead to depression and anxiety and feeling separate from the whole. It's all about love, y'all. Love is the most important thing that we could be trying to focus our energies on right now. Trying to look at things from a positive aspect. We're constantly bombarded with negative energy, negative thoughts, negative opinions. I don't know about you guys, but over the last 15 years of my life, I have not subscribed to news. I have not watched news broadcasts every single day to hear what's going on. I don't read the newspaper. I don't read magazines. I have tried to separate myself from the entirety of everything that is being broadcast at us, because of how crazy the narrative is, how crazy the negative energy that is being sent to us every single day. We are being made to feel separate. We are being made to feel negative. We are made to feel hate. We are made to feel fear. And every single moment of every single day, there is being projected to us all this negative energy, all these negative thoughts. And I think it's crazy that the moment that I stopped paying attention to all of it, the moment I was able to breathe a little bit more. Yes, I do go and look at news articles. I do take a little step into the pond every now and again and observe what's going on and then take my foot back out again. I don't like what I'm seeing, because what I'm seeing is people are being guided to hate each other. And realistically, we should all be understanding of each other and where we come from. We all have to realize that we all came to this planet without a choice. We all came to a parent, whether it be a mom, a dad, two dads, two moms, whatever the case may be. When you came to existence and someone chose to take care of you and love you, however they chose to do that, and I'm not saying everyone loves in the right way, but ultimately, we did not have control over that. We did not have control over the education system we received when we were younger. We did not have any control over our parents' ideologies, their perceptions, their perspectives that they tried to embed into us. We had no control over that. We had no control over the fact that the education system is set up in a foundational way that creates us to not realistically be thinkers, but to be repeaters of information. How crazy is that? That is the reality of what we currently live in. How crazy is it for us to hate someone on the way they look or the color of their skin based on the fact that we did not have a choice to where we were born? So how can we hate someone for these differences when we ourselves could have been in the same boat? What a profound thought, right? What a profound way of looking at life, so to speak. It's the type of mentality and thought that has helped me free myself from the proverbial, so to speak, the mentality of the hive masses that has been attempted to be bred into me and it was successful when I was younger. I didn't really think about any of these things. I just went along with society to the point where I fit in and I didn't have to worry about feeling left out, so to speak. You know, there's so much fear surrounding being alone, so much fear of not having anyone to love you or feeling like someone will love you for being different. And that's kind of where I've tried to separate myself from the pack. And it's been successful in the fact that I don't feel as much boom, 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 boom when it comes to negativity. I don't feel it as much when it's being attacked, but I still feel it because I'm still interacting with people on a daily And these people that I interact with in a daily, I don't know them, but there are a lot of things going on in themselves that they're operating on a negative frequency. And what I end up finding is that all negative energy wants to try and bring me down to that negative energy, where I try to raise myself up and always look at the most positive side of things. I find that the negative always tries to find a way to get me thinking in a negative pattern. Now, luckily for me, I'm always observing my thoughts and observing the energies I'm around, as well as my own, and how they're interacting with the outside factors, so to speak. And so I recognize when I'm in a negative pattern, but that's not always the case. Sometimes it's very subconscious and you don't realize it until someone else points it out. Luckily for me, I have a loving person in my life, and we both love in the same way. It's so important to find someone in your life that loves in the exact same way that you love, because that way your love tank of self-worth and your love tank of loving someone else will always be fulfilled. There's a great book out there called The 5 Love Languages. So if you're lacking love, perhaps you need to understand the way you do accept love and want to be loved in order to find the right life partner for you. It's possible out there, everyone. It really is. However, with that being said, I also want to talk about love in the sense of universe. I want to talk about love in the sense of water, love in the sense of food, love in the sense of air. And the reason why I want to talk about these things is because we currently don't have clean food, we don't have clean water, and we don't have clean air. And the reason why we don't is because somewhere along the way, we decided, instead of being harmonious with our planet, instead of respecting our planet and trying to keep it pure, we've decided that making money and consumerism and industrialization is more important than keeping everything on a harmonious scale. To the point where over the last 200 years, with our advancements, creating nuclear power plants all around the planet, nuclear bombs all around the planet, these little things that we've done for ourselves to try and help ourselves will actually hinder ourselves, and have been hindering ourselves. You know, it's going to continue to happen. We're going to get to a point on our own planet where we have done too much damage that we cannot reverse it. And at that point, what's going to end up happening is a lot of people are going to end up dying, and we're going to end up resetting ourselves again from the dark ages to re-go through the entire learning process again. Hopefully when we do, at that point, hopefully we've kept the knowledge that the most important thing in our lives as caretakers of this planet and caretakers of the universe is that it's to be pure, to be harmonious. No poisons in the water, no poisons in the food, no poisons in the air. And that is not where we're at right now, is it? To think about all the poisons that we're susceptible to, think about all the other poisons that we're putting into our bodies in order to try and escape this reality, to try and escape the negative energy, to try to escape the negative thoughts and oppressive environment that we're in. We're all in a state of constant flux, and we're all surrounded by chaos, and most of us are only seeing the chaos in a negative way, being a part of the chaos in a negative way. And that's not the way that's not what we're truly here to do. We're truly here to be service to each other, to help each other, to love each other, to give as much understanding to each other, to try to be caretakers of this planet, to take care of each other, to take care of the planet, to take care of nature, and to be one and harmonious with each other. Super important. And that's not happening, but that's what I'm all about. And so if you're into aliens, if you're into UFOs, if you're into Bigfoot and ghosts and all that kind of stuff, that's awesome. So am I. I love it. So much so that I've created a YouTube channel to talk about these things. But I also want to get to talking about the core foundations of positivity and the way of positive outlook and learning and love and vibration and frequency, because that is also super important as humans, as a soul. I feel like it's important that we grow and we learn and we discover our truest self and our truest, highest form of self. And the only way to do that is to stop listening to everyone else and to concentrate on us, to concentrate on the energies, the perceptions, the observations that we're seeing, but to try and look at things from a positive, loving stance. I can't promise I'm always going to do that, just like you can't promise that you'll always do that. But to recognize and to be observant and consciously aware of that is the start of going down the right road to get to the right path, so to speak. And we need to do that as a global civilization, y'all. We need to all connect back with love. We need to get rid of the fear. We need to stop separating ourselves from the masses, because again, y'all, we didn't have control over any of these things. The only thing we have control over is ourselves, our perception, our reality. And so at this point, I'm just going to shut this down as far as, but thank you so much for listening to what I have to say. Just need to get this out this morning. I don't know why, but I'm hoping that it's touched somebody somewhere in some way. And, you know, if it has, then this video is certainly for you. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for listening and tuning in. I appreciate everybody who's followed me and everybody who's subscribed lately. I appreciate you. Y'all have a good day.